What's up, Voppers? It's Faisal from FocusOnPlay, bringing you episode number 76 of our Overwatch series. Now, I don't know if you remember or not, but we are a community-based channel, and as per Matisse, Life is Brutal, he says, "Good job, keep doing it, maybe 3 cases in 20 minutes. Well, ask and you shall receive. Let's do 3 cases in 20 minutes. And we have our first set of evidence already downloaded. Let's go ahead and review. We're going to Mirage on a competitive. We have our suspect, who's at 10-0 at round 4. And he's using nothing but a deagle. This is already looking kind of suspicious before we even see any action. And maybe I'm wrong. Absolutely nothing there. He's at 10-1 now. Running towards a B-bomb site. Looks like counter-terrorists are going to send 2 players there. And 3 just holding CT at A. That's kind of weird. Alright, so they're not playing contact. They are going to be heard by the CTs running into sight. Suspect knows there's one behind this wall as he saw him. Okay, suspect's going to plant the bomb. He has teammates that are watching the CTs through connector. Probably knows there's at least 2 or 3 through death cam. Running around. Oh, that's aim lock right there. Right off the bat. You can tell because this guy's a very low rank. I mean, look at where his crosshair placement is. Right at the ground level. And that actually wasn't bad crosshair placement, but that was just a happy accident on his part, at least by my estimate. But yeah, he's holding his crosshairs super low, and then it's just flicking on a whim right to the head. There's no players do that. Pros don't do that. Even distinguished veterans of the game don't do that. Well, need I say any more? That was clear, concise hacks. I mean, that one looked legit, right? Now this guy's flat out hacking. Now let's just see if he turns anything else on. He knows right what this guy is. Okay, so clear aims and walls. Let's see if we can get him for griefing or other external scripts. As of now, we're going to be looking for bunny hops or anything else we can get him for. Cool, he's going to pull out the deagle. I imagine we'll be seeing more of this because Counter-Strike's free to play, as you all may know. So these are most likely non-prime accounts, newer accounts into the game, and he's just going to stare at him through the wall. Yep, staring straight at him through the wall. That's exactly where he is. Look at that crosshair placement. God, it's just absolutely dreadful. But I mean, go him, right? You gotta do something to learn how to hack. Oh my god. The fact that a hacker even goes down in competitive play with these kind of hacks is just, it's stupid. It shouldn't happen, right? That's how bad he is. Running around the corner peeking with Molly. But I mean, maybe they can get some Molly hacks installed in this game, and you can just throw a Molly at light speed in someone's face and kill them immediately. Yeah, it would not surprise me. Takes down Rose with that beautiful, beautiful flick. Totally legit. And now he's sitting completely still. I wonder if during this time he's sitting still, he's alt-tabbed and turning his hacks off. One has to imagine, right? He can't just be sitting here doing nothing the entire time. Or maybe turning up his music because he doesn't need to hear footsteps. Aiming a bell straight through the wall, flips the deagle. Horrible crosshair placement, and yeah, he obviously turned the hacks off there. That's why he was sitting still. So you can see that sort of stuff. It's nice to see that we can tell just from them sitting still for a while, they're all tabbing and they're fixing their hacks, making everything a little bit better. And there he turned them on, obviously, during the round, during the end of the round, staring at Lily through the wall again. He's not trying to hide anything. Gets taken down by Eclipse while he's peeking out of the smoke. Probably doesn't know that the enemies can see him while he's walking out of smoke before he sees them. Because that's just the way that angles work in this game. Spinning around in circles. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. This is kind of stupid. Like, if I were playing against this guy, I'd be really mad. But it is just kind of funny to see how bad he really is. while he's hacking. Sitting still. Look, he's turning them off again. We're about to see some horrible shots. What the hell is that? What is that? Did he just... Okay, maybe he didn't turn them off. This is a very strange set of hacks there. So I wonder if he was jumping, if it just didn't record his hacks while he was jumping. And look, his teammates using, well, he might have just either turned sensitivity up super high or just used some sort of, that's actually sensitivity. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it almost looked like he turned his hacks off there for a second, but maybe they're just not accurate while he's jumping. I'm not sure. I've never actually hacked in this game before, believe it or not. But I've been pissed off enough at this game from hackers that I've wanted to do this series. He gets taken down by Rose, who has a PP Bison, and that's got to be the most shameful way of dying. Okay, so our first set of evidence, it's crystal clear. Nobody's going to argue with me on this one. Aim assistance and vision assistance, excuse me. Evident beyond a reasonable doubt. Other external is insufficient, and grieving is insufficient. We didn't see him doing any spinning, bunny hops or anything like that. Jumping scripts, no, none of that. So, alright, that's our first verdict. Get ready for the next one. Okay, and we're ready to review our second set of evidence. If you don't have the Overwatch feature, you may not know, you have to wait about 10 minutes for the next set of evidence to show up. So we're going into our game. So this one's going to be Mirage as well, competitive 5v5. Haven't seen a wingman in a while. That's kind of nice. So we have our suspect who has an MP9, and he is, let's see, 14 and 11, running towards the B-bomb site. Slows down way too late. If there's anybody that's up on Cat, he would have heard his footsteps by now. Sees one on the back of sight as he turns. Throws a flashbang out. And knows where he is on back of sight there. Didn't know where that guy was on back of sight, so I had to turn the X-ray feature on again.
Grenade. Smoke.
Walking in Palace now. We have our suspect. Headshot peeker there, and he doesn't take him down.
Throwing fire.
Interesting. So his crosshair placement is dismal at best. He's aiming around mid nutsack level. And he has his Glock. We're not going to see anything this round, more than likely, because even if he did have hacks, he's not going to be accurate enough, or he's not going to have enough damage with this weapon to do anything. But we could be seeing a potential grieving here soon. I keep saying grieving as though he's mourning the loss of somebody. It's griefing. So gets taken down by Bell very quickly. Uh-oh. Are we going to see some rage hacks late into the rounds? Let's see. Bell's at 26 and 13. How long is it going to take for Suspect to get pissed off and start hacking? He's at, what is he at, 14 and 14. Gets mollied off, gets one shot on Heron. Takes down, I'm sorry, that's Bell. He's going to fall off by Van, gets taken down from his right, as if he had no idea the guy was there. Still nothing showing. Looks like it's going to be a full-out B rush, and they're sending two people there, so let's see if they can overpower them, or if the suspect's just going to turn on his walls. Ooh, Bell hits Flamingo through the wall, probably from a sound cue. Ooh, and he hits Suspect through the wall. Is this where he's going to... Oh, you have to wonder if this is where he's going to get pissed off and start hacking against him. So as far as I can tell, the Suspect hasn't even hit anybody in this match yet. He knows where that guy is, because he's been shooting. Oh wow, Bell hits him through the wall again there. The thing is, that's just a pre-fire spot. I don't really think Bell's even necessarily hacking. I mean, it's hard to tell when you're not at his perspective. But the first shot he hit through the wall was a sound cue. And the second one, I mean, he saw the molly come out and he pre-fired that spot. So Seal shot at him here. He knows exactly where he is. He's holding a very close angle, right at the nutsack level again if Seal decides to crouch. No, just straight up nutsack level. He's creeping. I think he's crab walking, to be honest. And he still misses the shot. This guy's hilarious. What did he get reported for? It has to be griefing, doesn't it? Anyway, they're rushing B again. I think this is the 4th round in a row they've just rushed B. And Bell and this other dude are just holding it down. And Bell misses him that time through the wall. He throws the bomb down in a stupid spot. Misses a shot on Pyramid. Misses a spray on Pyramid. Gets taken down from Bell through the wall in that same pre-fire spot. As if the suspect hasn't learned anything about this game. Still aiming rather low. Pulls out the deagle. Flashbang comes through but misses. That's Seal. Diamond throws a pre-nade in a stupid spot. Yeah, this is probably like a Gold Nova 2 rank. With maybe a couple smurfs. Get some damage on Bell. Diamond's gonna be hobbling away. He's really just trying to take down Bell, isn't he? He's pissed off at this guy. He gets one shot on Lamb there, and has to back out from a molly. Ends up taking 40 damage overall from the molly and the nade. Looks like they're going to draw back and do what they're famous for, going B. Suspect seems to end up with a bomb a lot, and then just throw it in stupid spots. Let's see if he throws it down here in the same spot in apartments like an idiot. Alright, so they're elephant stomping through to B, and now they decide to walk, as though they've mastered their sounds. Heron's going to take down his teammate Lamb, and he decides to run and just book it down to underpass. With 35 seconds left on the clock, Heron takes down Snake from Catwalk. Ooh, and he gets taken down from Bell with that AWP shot. So what are we at here? Suspect is at 15 and 18. Gets flashed. Heron can peek it, and he gets taken down again. Yikes. Wow, so that was that was probably the worst Overwatch I've ever seen. The guy did nothing, and he just got reported. So insufficient for aim and vision, insufficient for external, insufficient for griefing. That was a very weird one. Hopefully the next one's a little bit better than that. Okay, and we're back. We have our evidence to review. Lucky number 3. Let's hopefully we can bust another hacker. So now we're going to cache competitive 5v5. We're in the warm-ups. Very early stage. God, we have to watch 4 minutes of warm-up. Is this serious? 30 seconds left in the warm-up. Suspect's finally looking like he wants to go attack somebody. A smoke goes down. Perfect mid-scope and warm-up. Oh, yikes. That deagle shot looked pretty suspicious already. 15 seconds left in the warm-up. This demo already looks kind of weird. It's like the bullets are a little bit behind, but, you know, we're dealing with 32 ticks, so... Alright, so let's start. Suspect has his Glock. Looks like the T's are going to execute a mid and A. Yeah, it looks like an A split through mid as well. Suspect's going to be waiting to boost his teammate. CTs have smoked off A. It looks like they're actually pretty proficient with their smokes and use of money. Okay, finally the T's are going to boost over mid. Ooh, Suspect takes that guy down very quickly. That's an amazing shot. The thing is, I feel like I see his crosshair twitching a little bit. It already looks pretty suspicious. Now he's sitting still. What's he doing? See, man, sitting still mid-round like that is so sketchy. Like, have you ever actually done that yourself if you're not hacking? Like, have you ever just sat in the middle of mid, the first round like that? And he gets taken down very quickly. So he's coming into the second round with a scout. This is a weapon of choice for a lot of hackers. Shooting through the wall at a discount price. He saw that guy there. And gets that quick flick on Sparrow. Looks, it doesn't look legit at all to me. It really doesn't. It's way too fast. The flick was so fucking fast. But that's lightning speed. Let's see what he shows us in the rounds to come. Planting out in the open doesn't matter. There's 1v4 right now against Violet. Alright, so this time I'm going to try to take note of every time he stands still to see if the suspicion goes away after he sits still and then comes back when he sits still again. The beginning of the round it could be anywhere. Why is everybody moving like that? This demo seems pretty weird to me. The guy did the Zeus glitch. I didn't even realize that was still around. So, the glitch came from a while back where you could use your AWP, is what most people do, and you quick switch it with the Zeus. I can't remember exactly how it's done, but it makes it look like your primary weapon's shots are Zeus flying out from across the map. He's jiggle peeking, he pre-fires with a scout, which is kind of weird. He knows Sparrow's there from his blood, takes that guy down Sheep, takes the second dude down Sparrow. Can't say much about either of those. With the 32-tick demo, and also because Sheep bumbled on in there and made so much noise running, he could have just pre-fired it, but still you have to be at a very high level to know how to do that. Suspect hits that guy just barely through the wall, and Maple takes him down the rest of the way. So already, as you can tell, I'm very suspicious of this guy, but I want to be 100%. What was that? What was that? I don't want him to show me something blatant, otherwise I'm going to be like, oh, I guess I'll get you for hacking, I don't know. I hate being like that. It's supposed to be evident beyond a reasonable doubt. Sparrow's jumping around in the back of sight. You can clearly hear that from A main. And he's knifing the back of Big Red. Manatee takes down Sparrow, Violet takes him down. He hits that guy through the wall and perfectly in the head. He's at 10 HP, so. Then takes him down when he runs around the corner. Misses a shot there. Hits him again, but not in the head. So you might have seen him toggle off after the round. Husky's going to double over to Truck, and he gets that flick onto his head. I wish that the demos came in at a higher tick rate so I could tell definitively if that flick looks unnatural or not, but I just can't. I would like to say I know it's not legit, but I can't. Let's see what he does with the AWP here. If he starts hitting crazy headshots with the AWP, I'm going to be more suspicious. Scout, you have to aim for the head, right? AWP, you can aim for the chest, and most people do, even pros. He fires through the wall there. This guy's boosted up on top of sight. Let's see if Suspect... Fine, look, he's sitting still. Okay, so we saw him miss a couple shots there. So let's see if he turns them on when he sits still like that. Husky makes noise in the back of sight, so it's not suspicious that he's looking that way. However, he might just know exactly where he is. Throws a Molotov in the back left of sight, trying to flush him out. He does in fact flush him out. Misses a shot there. Doesn't shoot, strangely enough. Running back to pick up the bomb. This is a 2v3 and they have B-bomb site. Teammates push all the way through tree so he can plant wherever the hell he wants. And he kills that guy tree. But he's just going to kind of plant. It's kind of open, I guess. Oh, he decides not to plant. Whatever. You got $12,850. You can do whatever you want, buddy. Why am I calling you buddy? Fuck you, suspect. You're hacking. So now our suspect is walking around with a knife, doing absolutely nothing. Probably thinks this is child's play. He's at 7-1, so he has Manatee on his team, which is doing better than him. Of course, he was hitting some crazy scout shots. That seems to be the theme nowadays, is hackers hit crazy scout shots, and I have to decide whether I ban them or not. Oh, come on. Take on both of them at the beat bomb site. Give me something.
I'm planting the bomb.
He's just messing around now. It's like he's trying to find a rotator that isn't there. And he should know he's not there because he's been lurking around that area the whole round. Manatee gets 2 headshots. The round concludes. Suspect still up and alive. Sitting still in spawn. Let's see if something starts here. I like how I'm saying sitting still in spawn as though everybody doesn't have to do it in the beginning of the round. Pilot takes down 1. Suspect. Ooh. That was a weird sort of flick thing he did. It's like he flicked towards the middle of the quad, right where the guy was at. Hits that guy through the wall. And it's as though he doesn't know that guy's there. Hits that guy in the head, though. Those are pretty nice shots. I think at this point, I can say it doesn't look like he has vision assistance. It looks like aim assistance is what we're going to try to get him for. But as of now, I'm going to say this isn't nearly enough evidence to conclude. If he is hacking, let's hope he gives us something really definitive. See, that's just a headshot. He out-opped the guy. I mean, that op angle is very prevalent. You see that all the time, where an opper trying to pick B main on CT side goes after the T side, and you can sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't. 32 tick, it might look a little bit faster than normal, but it's not enough for me. He hits Sheep in the head there, but it looked like he was supposed to hit him in the body. Man, that's really weird. Let me look over this. I'll splice some clips, and I can go over what I think was fishy, but overall, I think it's not enough. Okay, I think I've taken enough time, and I have a decision on the verdict, but I don't think you're going to like it. So I do, in fact, think that this guy is hacking. However, I am going to put down insufficient evidence for everything, because there are reasonable doubts about everything. If you watch this one in the last video, like the video, or the evidence that we got just before this, the guy was staring at the ground, he had no idea what was going on, he didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. But this guy, he holds his crosshairs at head level, and he hit all the shots that he hit are actually very hittable shots. They're all manageable shots. The reason that I think that he's hacking is like the one round where he looks at the guy through the wall, where I was saying, what was that? He looks at him through the wall, and like it's almost like his aim gets caught on him, and he has to flick off of it away. Like his aim lock key got stuck on him, and he had to flick away from it. I don't like that. That's super fishy. Dan M, crisp, clean locks, boys. That's just how I feel about it. The other part is the round where he was staring at the left side of quad, and the guy looks like he's going to peek out from quad, at least his x-ray does, and the suspect flicks over, realizes that the guy's not actually there, backs up, and then goes out quad. The only reason that that's not evident beyond a reasonable doubt is because his teammate was in squeaky area, and he was pre-firing through the wall at quad. So the fact that he's pre-firing through the wall, you can still hear sound cues when you're shooting, so he may have called it out while he was doing it. These guys seemed very coordinated and together, so I can't hit him for that, even though I really want to, and it looks pretty damn obvious. But evident beyond a reasonable doubt, I have doubts. So sorry, boys. Insufficient evidence across the board on this one. And I'll see you next time. Don't hate me. Love me. See you guys next time.
I'm going that one.
Well, it worked. You just